Hi guys, I'm DFX. Welcome to That Time I Met. On this episode, I'm going to be talking to you about the time I met my favorite professional wrestler, the man, the myth, the icon known as Sting. Let's get into it, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, let me get into what this video is all about. I first met Sting, and one of the only times I've met Sting was at Colorado Springs Comic-Con in August of 2017. As you can see behind me, I've got several autographs, action figures. I even went into the archives, found my old Bash and Brawler from WCW. And like I said, I met Sting at Colorado Springs. And here's a picture of me and the icon. It was just a really cool moment. I've met all these people in my life. And I guess for me, Sting was my hero growing up. I didn't really get into his older stuff until, well, currently, like much later on in my life. But he was a very pleasurable person to meet. He fist bumped me, and we just posed for this picture. It was just a cool moment. I didn't stand in line to get his autograph because, like I said, I have several of his autograph that I've gotten from his time when he was in Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, TNA. And that's when he kind of had a resurgence after WCW. When I met him, I don't know, he just didn't seem very happy. I really think he got a bum rap. They really didn't treat him well during his WWE run, in my opinion. Just some of the stupid booking decisions they did with him. I don't think Vince really knew how to make him go out on top in his career. And this is just off the top of my head and on a total tangent. But yeah, I really just didn't think his WWE career was, his short-lived career in WWE was the best. I know he got the Hall of Fame induction and whatnot, but it was just not, I don't know, I think he was just there to say he had a tenure there. They tried really hard, I know, during his brief run there, to make him and The Undertaker go against each other. Well, after the debacle of WrestleMania 31, when him versus Triple H, I really didn't want that match to ever happen. I still don't, because I think Undertaker would come out on top because it's WWE product. But I know Sting lobbied for that match, but he never got it, and I'm glad he didn't get it, because he probably would have got buried like he did at WrestleMania 31. It was pretty nostalgic to see what happened during that match, him versus Triple H, but at the same time, it was just kind of, I just felt it was not educated or executed. That's the word I'm looking for. Very well. But he was a very nice guy when I met him. He just kind of I was starstruck. He was my hero growing up. I'd watch wrestling when I was a younger kid. You watch WCW Saturday nights, 6:05 on TBS. And, that's when I first, and at that time he was the blonde surfer Sting. I just, and he was the franchise. He was the main character of WCW, World Championship Wrestling. But like I said, after WCW was bought by WWE in 2001, he went on and joined the Jeff Jarrett promotion, TNA, Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, which is also making a resurgence. Kind of cool. They'll start going back into that next year in 2024. Another point of this video was, I just wanted to express what Sting meant to me. Like I said, I got really big into his Crow character, this character, when they did the whole NWO storyline. I actually liked Hulk Hogan too at that time, and that whole back and forth between Sting and Hogan and the NWO. That was must see TV for me on Monday nights. Kind of just I just it was good. It was fun. You know, that was also they built it almost a year and a half for a match between him and Hogan, and in the end, the build-up was really good. The execution was poor, and it is still to this day another sore spot in WCW history. But I just when he went to TNA, I was like, oh, he's back. That's awesome. He's still rocking the Crow look. Not as brooding, a little more fun. He had some really good matches in TNA. But there's also some poor execution. I can't say that word for some reason in some of those matches in TNA as well. Mainly the whole Jeff Hardy Sting World Title match. That was kind of a sad moment for TNA too at that time. I don't think they should have ever had that match, at least in the condition at the time that Jeff Hardy was in. But that's part of the business, I guess. But on another personal note on this, Sting announced on an episode of just recently of AEW Dynamite on 10/18/23 that he's going to retire, and hopefully this is a true retirement. It's not just a goodbye and then he'll be back in WWE for a final match in WWE. I hope not. I really hope that's not where his head is. I really hope he does retire, because he is an icon. He is a legend. But his final match will be at Revolution, AEW Revolution 2024, which takes place in March, my birthday month. So I really hope that this is a good farewell for him. And additionally, they brought in Ric Flair to join him in his send-off, but I really hope that AEW is not planning on doing a final match between the both of them. I mean, Ric Flair should be done with his retirement, like his career. Like, he retired, I think, like last year or year before last, but I think he's done. I just hope he comes out and just supports Sting in the final few months of Sting's career. This was kind of a different kind of that time I met, but I just also wanted to touch on the Sting's retirement and how he's what he's meant to me individually. Two people I grew up with. It was Hulk Hogan, WWF at the time, and Sting from WCW. And when they came together, WCW, the whole NWO Sting battle that took place over a year and a half, that was must-see TV for me on Monday nights. Yeah, I'd still flip over to Raw occasionally, but nah, it was just what's the NWO gonna do next? What's their next move? But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you guys for joining me on this time I met. I always treasure this moment. Yeah, Sting, you still the man. Congratulations on your retirement, and I hope to see you sometime again. Until next time, everybody, live long and prosper, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.